Solarity, Episode 17, A New Era.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for meeting me at this early hour. I have urgent business to discuss with you all. Last night, I was informed of a plan to undermine my authority. I have been encouraged to hide information from you all so that I could be exposed for lying afterward. That information being the unfortunate event that befell our mission to rescue the Earth. In truth, the mission had failed. We suffered many casualties. Paige Hall, Neil Gregory, Brian McAfee, Alex Romano, and Captain Jaime Morrison. Only 2 of the crew have been confirmed alive, Marc Archer and Maria Deckard. The mission has been suspended as such, and we are working towards a second, better orchestrated mission plan. I know you're all concerned. I am too. But that's all the more reason to band together. Our organization is in an extremely fragile state, with the infiltration as well as the failure of the mission. It is our duty as members of REA to keep it afloat no matter the cost.
You say that, yet the cost we pay is much higher than it should be with you in charge.
Remy, you shouldn't be here.
And why should we trust you? After you've lied to us time and time again!
I've always been upfront with the people of my organization. This is why I come to you now to speak the truth. The weight of misinformation was too great a burden to bear.
Then why did you agree to lie in the first place? I'll tell you why. You neglected to mention the mission's failure to hide your shame. Was it not your own negligence that put the mission in jeopardy?
It was out of my control. What happened was a tragedy caused by those who infiltrated our ranks.
But how were they able to do so? How were they able to infiltrate so easily?
Our funds were thin, which made our defense weak.
But you choose where the funds are supposed to be allocated.
Well, yes.
Then you can't deny your contribution to our downfall.
What? That is a grave simplification of things.
Grave mistakes have been made.
I have only ever worked to build a stronger rebel force than that of our brother organizations.
And yet, under your poor leadership, we are weaker than ever before. You admitted as such in your opening statement. Was it not your poor financial skills that left us susceptible to infiltration by the very people we seek to oppose? Or your poor decision-making that put Elias Crimson, the assassin, on the same ship as our people?
Assassin? What are you talking about?
A good leader would have known the background of all crew partaking in the mission. He would have known that Elias Crimson, one of the few rebels handpicked by you to partake in the mission, was a Comet hired gun to put an end to our mission and stunt our progress. Their goal, to kill as many of our people as possible. Everyone, here with me tonight is someone we all know. Someone I care about deeply who has been wronged by this organization and this man's leadership. One of the only survivors of the Rescue Earth mission, Maria Deckard.
Hi.
Maria, what are you doing?
Mary, please, tell us about the horrors on the R.E. Alistair.
At first, it was fine. But all bad things start that way. Elias attacked. Paige was first, then Neil. Slaughtered. He took control of the ship and changed our course directly into an asteroid belt. There weren't enough escape pods on board. Alex and the captain were forced to stay behind. Brian never made it back.
It must hurt to have to relive that. I'm sorry to have put you through that again. That's the story we never knew. That's the story he has been keeping from you all. Not enough escape pods for the people on board. One escape pod missing with live cargo. An assassin hiding in plain sight. All of those lives, they meant nothing to him. Were they so insignificant that you thought you could brush their deaths under the rug? How could we call a man like that a leader? How can we follow someone who lets that happen?
Remy, you're making me out to be the bad guy.
That's because you are. we would be better off without this self-sabotage. We could be so much more if we weren't holding ourselves back. Aren't you sick of being the puny organization our reputation says we are? It's time for a change. Chief, it's time for you to step down from your position as head of this organization.
You must be crazy if you think this will work.
Crazy, you say? What do you think, everyone? Is it time for new leadership? The people have spoken. Either you step down willingly or be removed by force.
Don't do this.
He's refusing to leave. He wants to drag us down even further.
What do you think you're doing?
These men know what needs to be done. Well done taking the initiative.
Let go of me. You work for me, not him. Let go. Maria! Tell him to stop. Help me!
I'm sorry, Chief.
Finally, a new era has begun. We will be stronger, bigger, better. No longer will we be the laughingstock of rebels. I will lead us to victory. I will make us strong. Comet will fear us, and we will rescue the Earth, and we will do it as a united front. We will take back what is ours, and we will do it together. From this day forth, we are no longer the Rescue Earth Association. No. We will be known as the Reclaimed Earth Defiance, or RED for short, to signify that we will reclaim our home and show our opposition against all that Comet stands for. Who's with me?
He's on a warpath. Maria, you're okay with this?
It's for the best. He knows what he's doing.
Everyone get in the cars. Not everyone can fit, so women and children go first. Anyone who's left will be making the excursion on foot.
Where are we gonna go?
After Elias broke out the first time, we scouted possible locations just in case anything happened to this one. There was one candidate that checked a majority of the boxes we needed. I think we should head towards Vanity.
Vanity? Isn't that a little far?
It is, but it's our best shot at surviving longer than a week out there. It's the prime location for gathering supplies. Even better, it's smack dab in the middle of a brewery and a gas station, which means ample protection against the creatures. There's just one problem.
What is it?
Let me go over the plan first. We gotta burn down the compound.
What?
Think of it as a fresh start, but obviously it won't stay fresh for too long. The blaze will likely attract more creatures, but it will be significantly less than the horde cultivating right now, assuming travel time and such. The cars will start heading toward the new compound while those on foot will lead any stragglers away with noise, hence the pans. As we go, they should slowly trickle off.
That sounds like a solid plan.
Of course it is. I made it. The issue is, in order to lead them away while still heading towards our destination, we're gonna have to take this route.
That's even longer.
Like I said, an issue.
Why don't the cars just take the longer route?
See, I thought about that. But when scouts were at Paul's Deli, they weren't really looking for functional vehicles, just siphonable gas. With the state some of those cars are in, they'll barely even make the short route. One more thing. Ash. Take Quincy's flamethrower. I need you to kick off the plan. Can you do that?
I can do it.
Great. Just don't become a pyromaniac because of me, okay? That's definitely gonna fuck him up. I can feel it.
Then why give him the job?
Because I needed him gone. You need to take Penelope and Annabelle. Take them to Penn's dad. Have him put them in cars. They would only slow us down on foot.
I'm sure Ash wouldn't be opposed to us moving them to the vehicles.
Shows how much you know him. I doubt he trusts anyone to keep them safe but himself. Tell the cars to start leaving. It's gonna start getting messy, and we don't have a lot of time.
I'll be back with the walkers in 10.
So what makes you think this will work now?
Sophia was controlling our communications to get to Jaime. So I figure now that she has what she wants, maybe she's relinquished control over the radio frequencies.
Here's hoping.
Hello?
Marc?
Who is this?
It's Alex, from the R.E. Allister.
Alex? I thought you were dead.
We came close a couple of times.
We? The captain's with you?
Not exactly. We both survived, but... Comet. They have her now. I don't know if she's dead or alive.
What are they going to do with her? That's not the best.
It was a dispatch operative who put Elias on our ship.
We're aware. We discovered that Comet infiltrated the organization a while back. The commanding officer was named Sophia.
We know.
Why didn't you call sooner? We would have sent the ship to get you.
She was blocking our communications. We couldn't send anything.
That would explain why we couldn't reach you. Or Brian, for that matter. I assume it works now because she's been run out of the organization. Though, how would you know to call now?
We had a whole different reason to think the radio would work. I guess we could have radioed sooner then.
We'll have to reach out to Brian now that we know the issue in communications being resolved.
Don't bother. He's dead.
What?
She killed him, and his wife.
Delia? Are you serious?
I wouldn't lie about something like that.
Why would they do that? Just because he's one of us?
He was collateral damage. They never cared about taking us down. Just Jaime.
Fuck, man. Hold on. Remy's gone on a power trip down here.
Maria's boyfriend, Remy?
Yeah, he overthrew the chief. Now everyone's in a twist. I think he wants to start a war.
A war?
A war? Did you say a war?
Look, I gotta go. I'll try to radio back soon, but who knows how long my civil liberties are gonna be intact under this regime. I'll see you soon, man. Do you need a way to get back?
We have a ship, but if you could send over the coordinates?
Yeah, I got you. What's your info?
Jaguar model, numbered 9979. Connected to Jupiter's internet stream.
Sent. Good luck, man. See you soon.
A war?
I'm sure that was an exaggeration. REA doesn't have enough manpower to hold a candle to Comet in another war.
You fucker.
They're safe.
You didn't even ask me.
You would have said no.
I would have kept them safe.
You think that, but in reality, you wouldn't have been able to. Who knows what we're going to be facing out there? This is nothing compared to supply runs. We're not all going to make it. People are going to die out there.
We need them with us. They're our family.
I see logic's not working with you. How about this? They are dead, Ash. You can't protect them anymore.
What?
Your decision-making's caused enough problems as it is.
I thought you understood what I'm going through.
You're deluded if you don't think I'm hurting. I just know this is what's best for all of us.
Yeah, 'cause you know everything.
That's because I do. You know I do.
Am I interrupting something?
No, we're done here.
Where are you going?
To the back of the group.
You still have Quincy's flamethrower.
I'm not going in unarmed just to die from a straggler.
Let him keep it. I don't need it anyway.
Fine. Is everyone ready?
Let's make some noise!
Louder! We need to be louder so they hear us over the flames!
Looks like it's working. Nice job, Felix.
Stop the noise!
Are those... people?
They don't look like creatures. You hear that?
Hey! You guys friendly?
Nah. They would have said something. We can't stay stagnant for much longer. Those aren't people.
What's the holdup? We're getting antsy back there. Oh.
They're fresh. The creatures must have come from their base. We were wrong about their origin.
You're telling me there were more survivors that close to us? All the scavenging of this area? How would we not know?
I guess you don't know everything.
Really? Now?
From the sounds they're emitting, there's gotta be at least 50 of them up there.
That's light work for this baby.
No, it isn't. Look how much fuel you have left. You'd kill 3 at most.
Then let's get more fuel. I'll deep fry the fuckers.
And where do you expect us to get that?
I'm not sure. I thought you would know.
You little...
What are you two, children? Get yourself together. We've got people depending on us.
I say we avoid them entirely. We save fuel and lives that way.
That would be too long. We need to save food and water. I say we go through. Keep the already long journey to its minimum length.
Ash, you gotta think of the mental blocks. They're freshly infected. No one here has killed someone that looks so human. We'd be overwhelmed.
Then get me some fuel. I'll do it. I'll take them all on. Every single one of them.
Look, if we're doing suicide missions, I'm gonna be the one to do them, not you. But guess what? We're not. So shut the fuck up and let me get you out of here alive, alright?
Sir.
You can leave the captain on the table there. Your men should leave us to discuss.
Do as he says. I'll be back to celebrate in a few.
As per your success, you will no longer fill the role of distributor. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
You shall focus all your attention on learning and infiltrating higher-end rebel forces. You struggled handling a low-echelon group such as RAA. You know that they grow increasingly more difficult to infiltrate and monitor the larger and more capable they are.
Yes, sir. I'm aware.
Take your men. Use them however you deem necessary. I will be expecting your choice of organization to infiltrate by the end of the day. You're dismissed.
Wait, sir. If I may ask.
Proceed.
She has had the surgery. Jaime could wake up a stranger at any moment. I could have my men burn her to prevent that.
Ah, yes. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I'll be sure to deal with it accordingly. You are dismissed.
Oh. Okay, yes. Are you sure you don't want me to?
Yes, Sophia. I will handle the cremation of my own sister.
Then I'll leave you to it.
The things I have to do for you. Say ah. Have a good rest, James. I know it's been a lot the past years without me there. But I'm here now. So, enjoy this peace. Because when you wake up, you're gonna wish you hadn't.
You've been listening to Solarity, written and directed by Victoria Cherichetti. Intro music by Evan Nobler. Starring
Carlo Deniega as Alex.
Umifusion as Sophia.
Harold Ingram as Ash.
Tommie McCoy as Felix.
Tristan Sartoris as Juniper.
Isabella Del Rio as Maria.
Rowan Farlow as Marc.
Cameron Raleigh as Remy.
Jay Silver as Organization Chief.
Malloy Logan as Quincy.
Harold Ingram as Penelope's dad.
And
David Baxter as Dexter.